know when you're ready. All right, we the Hebrew Israelites. We come out to teach the word of the Most High, the truth of the Most High, which is the Bible.
That's right.
We come to teach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We are the school of Shield of Wisdom, and we're going to get straight into the scriptures. Get Colossians 3:17. All right? Because the world is in a dark state right now, man. Okay, America is at its peak of wickedness. Okay? You living it up. You know, you living in America, but you're not considering this Bible, man. We're not talking about how your pastor teach it, or how the Catholic Church teach it, or how the quote-unquote Pope teach it. We talking about how the Most High and who you call Jesus Christ intended it to be taught.
That's right.
And we gonna let you know how he wanted it to be taught, because we the prophets of the Most High.
That's right.
First and foremost, all praises to the Most High Yahweh, which is his true name in the Hebrew, and the name of the anointed Savior, who you call Jesus Christ, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Now get Colossians 3:17.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whosoever ye do, whatsoever ye do, Salakia, and whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of the Most High, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Do all in the name of the Son of the Most High, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
Giving thanks to the Most High and giving thanks to the power and the Most High by him.
Right. We give thanks to the Most High, who you call God falsely, who you call Jehovah. You may know him as Jehovah, Yahweh. All right, all of those are incorrect names. His name is Yahweh, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's his name forever and ever and ever.
That's right.
And his son's name is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Now, those names are important to know what's coming down the pipe. Don't you know that they're preparing to kill off billions? And then who's the target? Where's the 12 tribes sign at? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're the target. The target is on your back. The red dot is on your head, so to speak, man. They hate you. And who is they? The ones that be in power. Who is in power? The so-called white race. They've been in power, man. Okay? That's the wicked of the Bible. And that's who, look up the Georgia Guidestones. Right? You on your phone all day, do some research on the Georgia Guidestones. That was set up by the elite banking families, and they quoted, one of their commandments is reduce population down to 500 million. And the population right now, the statistic is over 8 billion people. So to get down to 500 billion people, you have to do a lot of murdering, man. A lot of murdering. That's why they shooting you in the street, you so-called Negroes and Hispanics, and what's the verdict? Not guilty. Get that in Zechariah 11:5.
That's right. Bring it out.
Eric Garner, Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland. I mean, it's Emmett Till. I mean, they go all the way back, man, to who you call Jesus Christ, man. They crucified him. Who you call Jesus Christ was not a white boy. He was a man of color.
That's right.
Okay? And that's in the Bible. And it do matter. The truth matters.
That's right.
You know? But get that in Zechariah 11:5, man. Because they gunning us down in the streets. And that's the children of Israel. You Negroes and Hispanics. You Negroes are the real Jews. Not those people in the land of Israel with Pink City and Tel Aviv and having gay parades. That's against the Most High. That's not of the Most High. The power of Israel. You know, you Negroes and Hispanics, you departed from the Most High. That's why we in the condition we in today. That's why we in the ghettos. That's why Donald Trump has the guts to say that the Mexican is illegal. He's illegal.
Right.
His people stole this land.
That's right.
It could be a joke to you all you want, but when that sky crack and who you call Jesus Christ, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, come back and put you to death, it ain't gonna be funny then.
Right.
That's how serious this Bible is, man. And your pastor he's under a 501c3 charter, man. There's certain things they can't teach.
That's right.
Go ahead, bro. Zechariah 11:5.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
Whose possessors slay them. Who brought the so-called Negroes over here on slave ships? That's a question, man. That's not to be forgotten. They tell you, oh, forget that. Forget that. But every 9/11, I gotta remember that though. You know? I gotta remember that. I gotta remember the so-called Jewish Holocaust. I gotta remember that, right? But whose possessors slay them? The possessors are so-called white men. Esau in the Bible. Edom.
That's right.
The devil.
That's right.
And he's ruling the planet right now. But he's the end of the world and we the beginning of it.
That's right.
Meaning we got next.
That's right.
You know?
Forever and never.
Forever and ever.
Huh.
Read that again.
Book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Whose possessors slay them. Whose possessors slay them, right? All these cops killing Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans, they slay them, they get shot, and what's the verdict? Not guilty.
That's right.
Right? The incident with Emmett Till, not guilty. You know what I mean? It's like when is it gonna stop? It's gonna stop when who you call Jesus Christ return.
That's right.
That's when it's gonna stop. That's when we gonna be brought out of the ghettos and out of the slums and out of the low condition that we in. Hating your own people over a color, right? Having grudges towards your own people, because this Bible ain't for everybody.
That's
According
right.
to the Bible isn't for everybody. You know? Contrary to popular belief. Read that again.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
They hold themselves not guilty. Not guilty. This person was choked to death. Not guilty. Right? This person thought it was a taser. This dude was, I was reading about it this morning. This Israelite brother, a Latin brother, was sitting down in a park on his break, eating a burrito, and he's a security, so he's in a security uniform, and this cop thought the burrito was a gun. I mean, it's like, come on, man. He thought the burrito was a gun, and he thought he was pointing it at him, and the cop mistaken his gun for a taser, right? But he's supposed to be a trained professional, and he shot him. He shot him dead, man.
39 times.
Huh? 39 times, man. 39 times,
That's
man.
right.
Most High forgot that, man. Most High forgot all the lynching and castrating that wicked people did to us, man. The children of Israel. The Most High ain't forgot, man.
That's right.
We the chosen people. That's why they seek to eliminate you off the face of the earth. Get Psalms 83 and 1. This Bible revolves around the Negro and Hispanic, falsely so-called. This is your book. The Most High is for you and nobody else.
That's right.
No other nation, man.
That's right.
Not the Chinese, not the Japanese, not the Africans, because the Negro and the African are two different people. Mandela told you that.
That's right.
Mandela told you that. Two different people. Negroes and so-called Africans, Hamites. They're Hamitic, we're Shemitic. We come from Shem.
That's right.
Remember, Noah had 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The line of, we're Shemitic. The African is Hamitic. The Samoans and the Polynesians, they're Japhetic. All right? But go ahead, Psalms 83 and 1.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thou silence, O Most High.
Right.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Most High.
Right, hold not thy peace, O Most High. Remember, look at what they doing to us. They killing your people. They killing the Israelites. They shooting them down in the streets. But the scriptures also say that my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. At the end of the day, it's judgment. It's judgment. When you shot in the streets, you wasn't keeping the laws of the Most High, man. You was being wicked. So you didn't have that hedge of protection, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
A tumult. Go ahead.
Salakia. A tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
And they that hate thee, those that hate the Most High, how do you show you hate the Most High? You pass throughout the land that a man and a man can get married, man. That's how you show you hate the Most High. But on the back of your dollar bill, it say what? In God we trust. What God are you talking about?
That's right.
That's the question. And I don't care who like it. The Most High is about what he say. And we're going to say what the Most High said. We're going to bring it out. All right? That's how you hate the Most High. His enemies hate, the enemies are the other nations, man, outside of the nation of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans falsely so-called. Go ahead.
Book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel, right? Go ahead.
Against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. That's possessive. The Most High has a people, which are the Israelites, according to the Bible. And he said that King David prophesied that, because King David was a prophet as well. He said that they have taken crafty counsel. What's that crafty counsel? They secret meetings. Those secret societies, man, kill off them Negroes. Build up a big wall to keep the Mexican out of his own land. Need I remind you, you came over here and stole this land. You brought smallpox over here. You brought pigs over here, murder over here, rape over here. But then it's like you know, you steal the so-called African American, the Negro, the real Jew. You steal him and you make him serve hard bondage. Then you take out the Native American Indians, and then you take out the so-called Mexicans, and then you want to say why I gotta be about race. I mean, that's the devil, man. How you gonna tell me how is it about race? You tell me that.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But the Most High woke us up to this truth, so we know. We know that you hate us, and the Most High hates you.
That's right.
Yeah, the Most High is not all love. Go ahead.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
The Israelites, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, the elite banking families. Go ahead.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones. Go ahead.
They have said.
They have said, this is what the elite banking families, your government, this is what they said. Read.